Today in our 2015 Honda Accord, we're going to be test fitting the Inno Aero roof rack system consisting of part numbers INXB130-2. These are the Inno Aero crossbars, 51 inches long. And then to hold them in place, we have the Inno Through Feet, part number INXS250. And then to attach it to our vehicle, we have the fit kit here, and that's going to be part number INK592. Now this roof rack system is great for carrying a wider variety of accessories such as bike racks, cargo baskets, and cargo boxes. And unlike the flush mount system, you actually have a little more space to fit more accessories on top, and if you wanted to, we do offer another style of this where the bars come out past the actual feet here to provide even more space. These are arrow-shaped bars that will cut down wind noise and drag while you drive, and they also have this strip up at the top here. That means you can utilize T-track accessories with this. And unlike the other roof racks, you don't have to take out the strip and cut it to length. You can push this down and slide the accessories in place once removing the end cap here. Moving down to the through feet, they do lock into place. The locks do come included with this, so it can be secured to your roof rack once it's installed. And then moving down to our clamp kit here, it's going to attach itself to the door frame of your vehicle, and it is rubber coated, and it does have the rubber pad on the bottom of the through foot here. So that's actually going to help protect your vehicle once this is installed to make sure there's no scratches or dings or anything like that while you're installing this. And how we got it into place initially, we put it down where you see it now, and then we measured from the center of the door jamb here to the center of the bar, and we did this on both sides to keep it even. So let's go ahead and show you how the other bar gets put together. We have it partially assembled on our table here. And we'll show you how the rest of it goes into place. We have everything in front of us that you're going to need for this particular install. So to make things a little bit easier, we're first going to flip our bar upside down and start our installation. We'll start by taking our bracket here, and this gets slid into the end of our bar. You'll see that it has a little bit of a notch to let you know which side it needs to be put in place. Like so. Then we'll take our through foot, and this tab up at the top here, that gets slid to this portion here, like so, and gets pushed back, but not too far. We'll get it started with this bolt in the center and our handy tool here. Next, we're going to measure between the two feet to make sure that the spacing is what it needs to be in accordance with the instructions. So I'll measure from the edge here to this point here, so we can bring that in. All right, once that's done, we'll take our Allen tool and we'll finish tightening that down so it'll stay in place. At this point, we can take our foam pad, and how this works is you would push it into the end here to take up that extra space that's not used and then cut it to length. This is what's going to help cut down the noise a little bit further. But for demonstration purposes, we'll go ahead and leave that out. We'll install our end cap. Now we can move on to our fit kit. We'll start by installing our rubber pad along the bottom here. You can see how it fits into place. We'll move on to our clamp here. And now we can set this on the roof of our vehicle. We'll start by opening up our two rear doors. While we're setting our bar into place, we're just going to make sure that we do so gently because we don't want it to come crashing down or anything like that. And you don't want that to happen either. Next, we're going to measure from the door jamb to the center of the rear bar on both sides. Again, you'll find this measurement in your instructions. And then we'll make sure it's sitting evenly on both sides. Bring it this way a little bit. All right, now we can start tightening it down. We'll take the included tightening tool, in its folded up position right now. And then we'll just snug it up against the door frame. Once we have it snugged up, we're going to go back and forth and tighten it down evenly. Now, note to remember here, as you're tightening this down, it's going to give 2 or 3 audible clicks once you have it torqued to its proper specifications, just to let you know you don't need to tighten it any further. It does sound like you're breaking it, but I swear to you, you are not breaking it. And some other additional accessories that you can get for this range anything from ski and snowboard carriers to kayak carriers, all from Inno. You can find it on our website. Now our final step is we're going to install our end caps, and I'm going to give you a couple quick measurements. These just slide in. And the measurements I'm going to give you is going to be from the center of the roof to the bottom and top of the bar. This is going to give you an idea of how high this sits off of your roof. So from the center to the bottom is going to be about 2 7/8 of an inch, and from the center to the top is about 3 7/8 inches. So that's more than enough space to fit those accessories that wrap around the bars as opposed to use the T-track accessories. Plus, you should be able to use your sunroof without any issues. The weight capacity for these bars is going to be 165 pounds, but you always want to double check with your vehicle's manual to make sure your roof can take those weights. And there you have it for the Inno Aero Roof Rack system on our 2015 Honda Accord.